You've heard it, and so have I. Let's talk about one of the hottest cryptocurrencies right now that everybody seems to be getting involved in, dubbed as the next Solana. We're going to be breaking down SUI and what it is all about and why people are going wild over this layer 1 protocol. All of that in this video, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So, like we said, SUI, a layer 1 protocol similar to Ethereum and Bitcoin, ultimately validating its own blocks. Now, proof of stake, or delegated proof of stake to be more precise, is exactly what SUI does. Integrated and ultimately developed to build smart contracts, as well as many, many other things. SUI's actually been taking the cryptocurrency market by storm. Lots of people have been dubbing it as the next Solana. We'll take a look at exactly what's going on with it, as well as some of the intricacies around what SUI is. But I guess it starts right at the very start. What is it? Why are people kind of, excited about it? Well, ultimately, SUI uses Move language, simplifying development and the deployment of smart contracts. Obviously, if you know that smart contracts, they are going to be the big thing. It was kind of what really set Ethereum aside from Bitcoin, the ability to use that ZK infrastructure and ultimately that kind of EVM compatibility to make smart contracts work. They have an objective-centric design, as well as much more in terms of their native currency, which is the SUI token, which obviously people are super excited about. And ultimately, like I said, a layer 1 protocol blockchain, like I said, consensus and validation of its own blocks. It's kind of interesting to think about what it's doing, and the fact that it's sort of been there a little bit like Toncoin and has kind of just come out of nowhere. Now, they have a ton of this going on, as well as being scalable, and loads of companies are starting to build on SUI. This is why we're seeing people start to get pretty excited. We have massive TPS. Again, this is kind of aligned to some of the real top tier projects like Casper that are doing huge transactions per second that leave things like Ethereum layer 1s, Bitcoin just miles behind everything else. And they continue to develop. Over $1.2 billion in total value locked up. It's the 7th biggest chain out there right now. It's 21.69 million accounts and over 4.84 billion transactions. So this thing is absolutely not holding back. You can actually see how much this is scaling. And we saw this with Solana. We've seen it with Base, where you've got this huge spike in terms of value being locked onto it and ultimately people starting to use it. Now, there's a ton of protocols. If you're interested in me breaking some of these protocols down, things like Navi protocol, Cetus, Suliend, let me know in the comments down below and I can dig into some more of these, give you my views, take a look at what it's doing, and so you guys don't have to, but you have to hit that like button and drop a comment and let me know what's going on. So everybody right now on crypto Twitter seems to be talking about what's going on with it. You've got here Zach, you've got Links Crypto, Lee, Connor Kenny, many people talking about what's going on with SUI and how exciting and big this is. Even the BitBoy himself giving his view against Solana. We know that guy is the Sultan of Solana. So this is why people are predicting a massive rally. Actually just broke $2.04. It rallied over 11% today, while Bitcoin was on its way back down. But people predict this is going to go even bigger. Bullish breakout from a $2 psychological level will give buyers potential support to challenge the all-time high resistance at $2.17. Successful flip of overhead resistance into potential support could drive SUI's price to $2.50. So think about these users, the accounts coming on, the ability to build. It's been designed specifically for builders to go over there with those smart contracts, with ease of doing it all on the SUI network. So you get that scalability, you get that speed, and you get that cheapness, all of which align to building on there as well. So obviously this is very, very interesting indeed. And ultimately, this is why we're seeing lots of people moving over to the SUI network. Now, take a look at what's going on with the price. Like we said, $2.05 and is absolutely sending right now. $2.17 is the all-time high that we need to push. But if you to look at something like a fib retracement on this, it's very, very interesting right now as it comes to retest that 1.0 at the $2.22 mark. Could even send us for $3.25. We go into price discovery all around here, which absolutely could be a big catalyst for SUI's price. Lots of the moving averages going in the right direction, but this is the key metric that I think is big. Look at the volume that's coming into this. Absolutely crazy. I think that this was, I guess, a bit of a fringe cryptocurrency. Volume is spiking, and it's spiking in the right direction. And again, all you have to do is look in terms of what we've got coming over here, how many builders you've got, what people are doing, aggregated volume, as well as price and everything else is a big deal. Now, one of the reasons why people are super bullish on this is the integration of USDC, a stable coin nevertheless, allowing a huge versatility when it comes to projects being built over there. Actually, when you look at things like USDT, DAI stablecoin, and all the rest of it, they don't actually have a specific chain in which they are really part of. Well, this is where USDC is different. They're integrated into Sui and actually are forming a key part of the network. And this is why some people are incredibly bullish on this. You have the Circle stablecoin attached to the Sui network, building like Solana, volume and transactability like Solana. People are getting crazy. So look, lots of potential price uptrend. Yes, I would argue right now this is in a very bullish uptrend, and I'd argue it probably is overcooked right now. You may look to get a slightly better option. We were talking about this on my live stream with some of the daily members that are over there, and ultimately we were talking about Sui. Where does it come back? Do we see a pullback to this kind of level here at the 159? Obviously this was big price discovery. You could even see a big correction in the market back to $1. So I don't know if I'd FOMO in right now at 204. I think you may get some opportunities lower down, especially as Sui starts to build out, starts to continue pushing. I'd look for the dips. Definitely this would be my early point around 161, and then look for a possible dip below that. Again, if you're looking to trade things like this, or you're looking to trade futures, check out the link for MEXC. We're offering $8,000 worth of sign-up bonuses, as well as 10% rebate on all your trading fees. So maximize your potential with MEXC. Checking out the link in the description. But as always, let me know what you think is Sui. I'm interested to know, and if you want me to break down some of those protocols, smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.